Hello, my name is Jennifer Jarbo, and this is my reflection video for my observations for Sped 802. Starting off, let's discuss what I learned at the elementary level observations. I did my observations in two different elementary school buildings, and I found that it was very important to realize that there are a vast majority of things that you could try, strategies, different implementations, different curriculum type measures that you can use in an elementary school level. And there are entirely different aspects for students that have behavioral needs and academic needs at these levels. In the first classroom that I observed, there was 3 different educators that ran out of this one classroom. There was 2 that handled predominantly academic tasks, and so they pulled students for one-on-one support in small groups. And then there was 1 teacher that handled these students with behaviors. And in this level, I found that it was very important how the classrooms were structured. So it was important for the teachers to have a space to do independent time, but to also have small groups running as well, and to have an area for students to calm down if they've become frustrated or they're having an escalation of some variety. In the second elementary school that I observed at, I was predominantly in a behavior intervention classroom, and there was an entirely different system that was ran in this classroom. So there were 6 different independent task systems that were being ran, as well as 3 different basket systems. And this differed from the first elementary school that I did observations at because they ran things out of tubs. And this just really solidified the fact that there are so many different ways that you can organize small groups and your educational and academic tasks, especially in a classroom where there has to be more than one function of the room. At the high school level, I observed in 2 different classrooms, and I found that it was very important for the teachers to allow their students extra time to be able to work on things from other classrooms and just have patience and understanding not only with the other students but with the other teachers as well. Because at the high school level, there are a variety of different tasks that these students can be asked to perform, and so it takes a lot of planning and a lot of fostering of independence for these kids to get them to stay on task and to feel like they are successful and motivated to continue working. At the preschool level, I observed in only 1 classroom, and there was a very large difference in how this classroom was organized versus how the other elementary classrooms were organized. There were a lot of different stations in the classroom. They had independent areas, they had small group areas, and they had dramatic play areas. And this really made me realize that the overall function of the classroom can be for both academic and behavior tasks, and it's not a matter of what the title on the door is. It's a matter of how the classroom is ran. And I think that's probably one of my biggest takeaways, is that it's important for a special educator to realize that there are so many different ways that they can implement things, and not every idea is going to work for every student, and so there are going to be a vast array of different things that are tried, and that's okay. It's okay to try more than one thing. It's okay to have different systems for different kids. It's okay to have these children foster that independence and to assist them, but to not overwhelm yourself in the process. So from what I learned with the basket systems and how things were organized in the classrooms, I have implemented that in my classroom and tried to do independent tasks out of specific task systems, and then I have several students working out of basket systems as well, and I found that this has helped me to streamline the process. So if I do have a student that is preventing other students from coming into my classroom, I'm able to give that information off to someone else and have them be able to assist. Thank you very much.